If you've ever been in Pittsburgh, you've seen this building towering over all the others, visible from miles and miles away. This is the U.S. Steel Tower, commissioned to be the corporate headquarters of the U.S. Steel Corporation back in the mid-1960s. Rumors circled at the time that the building might end up being the tallest in the world, but due to the heavy inflation of construction prices at the time, the building's final design was that of a 64-story, 840-foot tower. The architecture of the corporate headquarters contains a lot of symbolism and meaning, both representing the corporation and the city of Pittsburgh as a whole. The tower's main design feature is the inclusion of the structural steel columns on the outside of the building. US Steel wanted their corporate headquarters to be an advertisement for their Cor-Ten variety of steel, which naturally corrodes into a rusty brown color while retaining its strength and without needing to be painted or finished. The steel employed by the tower in its construction was fabricated just 9 miles up the river at the Homestead Works, and construction of the tower was completed in 1970, just 3 years before New York and Chicago both constructed their own new tallest buildings. In addition to being an epic advertisement for Pittsburgh's industrial strength and steelmaking capabilities, the tower rises high above Pittsburgh's Golden Triangle and reflects the very same three-sided shape from above. While the building did not end up being the tallest in the world, it was the tallest between New York and Chicago at the time of its opening, and within the decade, the building boasted a heliport, a subway station, and a restaurant on the top floor. Because of the building's unusual design of having the steel structure on the outside of the building, the construction did not adhere to the building fire codes of the time, and to get around this, the steel columns of the building were made hollow and filled with a liquid antifreeze solution. This system was actually so reliable that it didn't have any problems until a contractor accidentally drilled into it in 2022, causing a leak. In addition to the clever fireproofing system, the building also boasts redundancy for the water hookups, electrical hookups, HVAC systems, and pretty much everything in the building. As a result, the entire structure has operated pretty much without any service interruptions ever since it was built over 50 years ago. The building's efficient design, coupled with its close proximity to mass transit and efforts from the management to improve sustainability, led the US Steel Tower to become the second largest LEED certified building in the world in 2019. This means that the US Steel Tower, despite being a monument to industry and manufacturing, is one of the greenest, most environmentally friendly office towers built last century. Oh, and whatever you do, don't call it the UPMC building.